Okay. Oh, there we go. Those are the beautiful, beautiful robots flying in to help. And more beautiful, beautiful robots chopping down all the trees. Yes. Okay. So we need to actually, like, maybe set some goals here, because we're kind of about to run out of things to do.
Base.
Yeah. We want to start kind of hooking that together. I mean, really what we need to do is actually up our iron and copper and green circuit production, because those are flagging hard.
Yep. Well, we will definitely get on that.
I'm working on...
Is iron flagging, though?
Yep.
Yeah. Somewhat. Our distribution of iron is probably the main issue.
You mean our throughput? Or... I don't know what you mean by distribution.
Well, like they can't get from point A to point B. It's okay. Too congested.
Yeah, our throughput's bad.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, we have some things we can do. Since we're in the process of tearing up the base, we can just add more lanes to the iron line.
Yeah. I was thinking about that, actually. A lot of our, like, old sciences can be removed. I mean, heck, we could actually blueprint our whole science system for red, green, and whatever, and just, if we're feeling lazy...
And just tell it to be somewhere else.
Yeah, mark it to be torn up, and then just move it out a little bit.
Just be like, go live over there. Bird, it's beautiful. It finally happened.
What did?
My, there's brights going in a circle.
Yeah, he's got, he managed to get his power going perfectly. Still gotta figure out how to get it to go as efficiently as possible, though.
Is Bird in here yet? Oh, no, he's not.
No, I'm uploading a video, and it's taking a very long time for some reason.
Well, at least we have a highlight on the border of the map called Boner.
Oh, good. I'm glad that I could leave my mark on this world.
I guess we'll call that Boner, the Boner border up north there.
The Boner border?
Actually, yep. Keith, if you wanted to...
Did we find that you placing all of the droid stuff everywhere is what makes the monsters just not spawn?
Mm-hmm.
No, they're not spawning because they can't get past the walls.
I thought so every time any monster place showed up, it was getting past. It wasn't spawning out of nowhere. It was literally walking over there and then making a base.
Yeah. So if you saw like a bunch of aliens kind of clustered in a group, that was them seeding a new base. I saw them like actually make sometimes in the past, which was both neat and horrifying.
Yeah, I totally thought that it had to make its own base. That they were just spawning at random. That's what happened. Oops. One of the random lines is making copper. Whoops.
That's why I was very aggressively working on...
fix that.
That's why I was very aggressively expanding past couple episodes, because I knew it was just like, if we just like clear all these guys out, then we just don't have to worry about it.
What logic is happening with that train? It's going fast. Just empties like instantly. That's a trip. I have to tell it to stop for longer.
It's funny how the base is like that, where it's like, oh, this thing will work for forever, and you'll never have any indication for it breaking, and it's broken.
I guess I'll just leave that alone. I assume the, the accumulators are still being constructed, yeah?
Unless somebody did something to it.
Okay, actually,
people have, like, dismantled them multiple times now, and I've never been the one to do it.
Correction Bird, our iron is actually mostly totally okay. There are just a couple of weak points in distribution. Steel might be an issue. It's kind of backing up, but...
What is going on?
I'm still gonna mess with our iron. I have reasons. Of course, it might take a couple of weeks for this video to get up on the internet, apparently, so who knows when I'm going to come in.
I should probably take off some of these exosuits. I am the fastest man that never needs to go this fast. Like the Flash probably has good reason for it. Me? No.
Well, I mean,
No.
he's currently beating somebody up, but he's got to run off to see his kid's recital.
Yeah.
Across the entire world.
Important-ish.
Yeah.
Does he actually?
Yeah.
Did they actually like have him have kids ever? Because he always struck
The
me as
Flash?
one of those characters that they just keep permanently like single and kind of unhappy.
I don't know.
No, he's the comic relief character who's always like, "Hey, baby, you wanna see which one of us anyway.
Finishes first.
This is what Bird sounds like when he has nothing to contribute.
What Bird sounds like when he realizes the thing he's about to say is extremely sexist, probably.
It's not sexist. It's just
No, he just literally
appropriate.
couldn't think of a joke. Is the issue?
Fair enough.
No, I thought of the joke that Wander said, but I was like, I won't be so crude. But then it turned out that I had nothing to fall back on.
Yep.
Yep. Anyway, so he's usually like that. So no, he got no kid.
He ain't got no kid, and even got kids.
I even got this kid of mine to go, doubly fast for some reason. We don't even need him.
Don't
That
even
is
need
kind
him.
of true of like all of the kid Flashes. They're just like kind of there and more powerful than previous Flash somehow, but also redheaded stepchild just because they can't really figure out what to do with him.
Yeah. How does the Flash go, faster than the Flash?
I need to catch up. I need to catch up on the Flash just to see what they're doing with that show these days.
Time travel, I think,
Time
Bird.
travel.
Because that show's amusing. Because they not only is every villain of the show a speedster, but before long they're also introducing allied speedsters. Like they already have Kid Flash.
Do they?
Yeah, even
You
though they're
were
like,
just
which-
having a conversation about Kid Flash, and you could have contributed this knowledge at any point.
Yeah,
you
but
felt
they just
like
they just
speaking
added Kid
up.
Flash to the show itself, which is funny because he's like the same age as Barry practically. So it's like there's no kid part. They just don't acknowledge that basically. Just slightly strange.
Like just
how they're,
calling the new kid just to be kind of douchey about it.
Yeah, it's just slightly strange how they're functionally the same age-ish, or close enough. I mean, I think one of them might be like in early 20s, like rebellious stage-ish territory, whereas like the real
Wait.
Flash is like in mid-20s and is like has a forensics job a little bit, but like it's not like fucking like main Flash is like 40 or something. Like this isn't
so
Batman Beyond.
Wait, Wally West was the first Kid Flash, and then he became the third Flash, and now the current Flash is the second Flash's grandson. But Wally West is also the current Flash now.
What does any of this mean?
I don't know. They might be more caught up on me, so they might be talking about stuff I don't know about yet. But in the what I left
No,
off.
no, I'm reading Wikipedia. because
Are you even talking about the show or the comic now?
I'm talking about the comic, which I assume
okay.
is the show.
I'm like, don't spoil that show for me. No, it's not the same thing. It's never the same thing.
Yeah. Never
it-
ever
God,
assume that.
superhero knees always look
'Cause
so
in-
goddamn weird.
Because in the show, they Bruce Wayne the Flash.
Okay.
They have his family get ruined as a child in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Where his mom gets murdered by Reverse Flash, and his dad goes to jail for the murder, even though he didn't do it. And so he
every
grew-
superhero's knee looks like it gets so thin and narrow.
So to try to explain what's going on with the Flash, basically, it's like they Bruce Wayne the Flash by having that thing happen to the parents because of an unknown villain, and then at the same time, they also did the equivalent of like, what if Peter Parker grew up living with Mary Jane? Because the Flash grows up in the household of the person that's like the love interest character, but like,
Ooh,
yeah.
how does that
Spicy?
work out
Like
for
they're
him?
very clearly not siblings, but there's just the vague weirdness of it because they grow up together that makes it a little odd. And of course, they refuse to let those characters get together for like fucking 3 years.
I see you watch shows for the plot then.
Exhausting, as it turns out. Okay, this is working.
I always have that problem when I'm reading like comics or whatever. It's just like there's kind of the like romantic element of it, and then just nothing ever happens. You're just like, well.
I mean, they just keep escalating the sexual tension for forever.
If you like the female love interest character, you're inevitably going to be praying they never get together, because if they get together, she'll die.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
inevitably.
That's the other frustration. You have the like female love interest suddenly just become the least interesting person ever the moment they start dating the like main character, and you're just like, well, that.
And they're like, we made this story boring, and we can't accept the responsibility for that and try to write a better story, so instead we'll just kill off the character to change the status quo.
Yeah.
It's like, no, but they were boring because you suck. You made them suck.
They're boring because you have no idea how to write believable characters and actually healthy relationships. So instead they have to be angry at each other all the time.
Although in this show, I'm not sure if the girl was ever interesting.
Wow. Fair point.
In this case, she's just like, oh, I think she's too defined as the love interest character for the protagonist, to the point where I'm like, there's just so little else going on. I haven't watched the show for a while, though.
You've been too busy with, the Immortal Iron Fist?
There's a lot of good television on. Not that, really, but I did watch that. Like, I want to watch Fargo, and I want to watch, Better Call Saul. And Doctor Who's back, and that's fun. So it's hard to get back to The Flash.
I try so hard with Doctor Who.
Also, periodically in The Flash, there's a crossover with Arrow, which makes me want to watch Arrow, and then I watched 2 episodes of Arrow again, and I'm like, I hate this. I forgot I hate this.
My parents watched the entirety of Arrow, and I'd like kind of leave my YouTube cave and be like, oh, so what's this? And they're like, Arrow, and I'm like, it looks dumb, and they're like, yeah. And that's just it. It's
really, really bad melodrama, the show.
Yeah.
Like, every supervillain and superhero and protagonist and side character is all, like, Days of Our Lives characters. It's so fucking obnoxious. And also, Arrow's also Batman, because everyone's Batman in the DC universe.
You mean...
Like, this is the only movie that ever worked out, so every single property we have is going to be as Batman as possible. They even tried to Batman Superman in the movies by making him all broody and shit.
Alright, this sucks. I'm just gonna help us.
Yeah, they kind of squandered Henry Cavill, because, like, Henry Cavill's awesome. And
Not anymore!
Nope.
Yeah.
We fixed him by breaking him.
And they made him, like... Yeah, boring.
Yep.
Well.
Alright, I'm gonna be on in a
Get the
You
fuck
know what?
out of
You
here,
know what more
trees.
superheroes need is daddy issues. Oh man. Wow, I pressed every wrong button just now trying to control my own game. Alright, I'm creating uranium mine number 11.
Sweet. Let me know if power is still having issues. I have not looked recently.
It shouldn't. I mean, why would you think that we were having power issues?
I was
By the
taking
way,
our...
Wander-
Oh, well, you were devouring all the power with your robot fucking army.
Hey, Wander,
Yeah?
you missed a spot.
Where?
Right here.
Wait, in the
Look at all
accumulators?
these
or-
trees.
Oh. Here, give me a second. Oop.
You missed trees. Ah! Jesus, and the robot... Wow, they're all gone.
Yeah.
The whole forest is gone because there were so many robots in that exact port that it immediately got erased.
They're all dead, Keith.
That was
They're
like a
all
demonstration,
dead.
like in a shitty car dealer video or something.
No, it's definitely one of those... It's like you wouldn't shoot an old lady and just starts gunning
I
down.
should know,
like,
lady. You don't fucking know me.
Okay. Didn't realize you've been talking to Andrew, and
Really? You didn't realize I've been talking to Andrew?
actually like
How'd that
listening to
happen?
him. And the trick is, you don't listen to Andrew.
No advice is bad advice.
That is a really bad saying. That is. Wow. No matter how you cut it, it could be
It's
like.
literally the worst thing you can say.
Yeah,
I mean, not
that is-
literally the worst thing, but
Okay, it's the worst thing under the circumstances in which you were saying that
oh,
sentence.
I see Wander's looking around for more trees because I just ran into some X's here.
George of the Wander, killing
Tell me
all
I
the
missed
trees.
something, will you? I'll show you.
Look, I'm just
A
simple
murderous
man.
psycho death. We understand.
simple-minded. I don't like
I may be a
trees.
simple country
Don't like
robot.
trees. It's my entire personality. Just
All
really
right,
hate
Steve
trees.
Friends a game. Where are we at? How come I don't see?
I'm gonna run
Ah, I
out of
see
tracks again, aren't I? Ah!
Oh Jesus! What the hell happened?
Yes.
My Google Chrome font switched to Times New Roman. It looks
Oh.
so like now Twitch chat is like.
I haven't seen
oh.
that font since I wrote essays.
Yeah, it literally looks like somebody just wrote a college essay in my font of like, dear Sarah Bird, it is
you-
good to see you again.
Did you
It
ever
has
get to
been
write?
so long?
Did you ever like write essays in a different font and then change it to Times New Roman when you're ready to turn it in because you hate looking at it?
Yep,
Yeah.
and then you realize the Times New Roman is like a lot bigger of a font than other fonts, and you're like, yes.
Yeah, my essay got longer. A plus.
Yeah, really. I mean,
That's not how grades work.
oh wow, we are actually having electricity problems.
I did find one
Whose fault
teacher
that
that was
is?
so lazy that having a longer essay literally meant it was better.
Yeah, I know a fair number of teachers have thought that until you get to college, and they're like, nope, shut the fuck up.
Nope of the
yeah, so
nople.
what was I gonna say? Electricity, yeah, it's bad now. We gotta.
Just toss some more solar panels.
Here's another
sentence, and I
thought
love
had.
it.
I
Electricity,
we-
yeah, it's bad now.
we've researched the robo speeds so many times as that like I thought that the game had like it was running at a higher FPS because of how fast all the robots were flying around.
Yeah,
I
it's
was like,
nice.
oh cool, they've increased the performance of the game. No, we've increased the speed of the wander. What the fuck? God, the robots are
We've
so
incre-
weird.
New patch. Wanderbot moves faster.
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily wrong considering how many
Feeding so much
exosuits I've
green
got
to this location. Yes.
Okay.
crammed.
I'm gonna run over to see what Kubel is up to with the Uraniusum.
Things have scaled up. They've scaled up the considerables.
Yeah, that's really nice. How much would you say you've scaled up?
11.
Well, you
Oh,
know,
no,
I was
I'm
really
stuck
hoping
in
for
the-
more of a 14 there,
Stuck in the
champ.
pipes. Ah!
You know, and I went
Champ.
to the you know, we got some real eyes on this up at the VP level and above, and they were really looking for.
Oh my
You
god,
know.
get your corporate speak out of here. You disgust me.
I'm just saying it was an S team goal for this quarter, and like I
Make
mean
it
we
stop.
can push back on it a little bit, but I've
Can we
already pushed
fire
back
him?
on it.
How do I fire him?
Oh god, I
That's
have
what
a
corporate
job.
people are afraid of, right?
Is being fired?
firing.
Shit, I don't
No.
know.
There we go. I just double traced it so it'll go a little faster, except now the back trace is running out. Yeah,
Yep, I'm gonna check more speed modules in your.
that is a thing to do. Although the best place to put them is probably in the centrifuges that are in the second part than the first
yeah,
part.
I mean, I could go with the best, or I could go with my first impression.
Is the dumbest.
It's not dumbest. Dumbest would
You're
be
the
me
dumbest.
just dropping them on the floor,
You're
chucking
dumb,
them
dummy.
in the water over there.
So I learned important news, Bird. Which
About
is that
what?
apparently trains will never hit each other.
Yeah, they're programmed to not do that. I think that the game was probably designed so that they would just not make the trains too difficult to work with.
Instead, they'll just sit there forever doing nothing if something's wrong.
Yep, they just get locked into each other.
I get the
Kinda like
the
OpenTTD.
feeling the main developer for this game has played OpenTTD
and witness the pain of having to start everything over.
No,
I experienced what
I
it's
don't
like to
know.
learn OpenTTD.
Yeah.
Actually, it's really computationally expensive to do train tracks, stuff like that. The fact that OpenTTD does it is really, really interesting. Like, I remember I read a blog post about what it was like to... this is fucking stupid. I'm just gonna bail on this topic. I can barely remember what it is, and I can
I'm
already
boring
tell that you guys are just
myself.
like... I was gonna say, I can hear the distinct lack of interest right now, so I'm gonna spare everybody. Oh, man.
Not often I
How
hear
about
somebody
them
get bored with their
Chargers?
own story halfway through and just quit.
How about them Chargers, man?
Who?
The
Sports ball of
the
Sportington.
Boston Chargers.
They did a sport. Did you know that they sport?
Nope.
This is where you're supposed to say quit alpha nerding because that's what you always say.
Always, I said that once to you, you alpha nerd.
And I'll never forget it. It's traumatizing.
Whew, too damn funny. Okay, why are your things going? Oh, you need sulfur.
Yeah, I'm not
Where are you gonna
there
make
yet.
sulfur?
I have a train.
A train that's gonna drop off barrels of sulfur?
Yeah.
No. It's got fluid in the lungs.
Oh yeah, you can have P wagons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Wagon.
Okay. Plagons.
Wagon
Wow,
Ball
that's
Z.
a really, really ugly word. Wagon is a very, very awful word to say.
Is that even a real word?
No. But it's like disgusting.
Wagon
Wagon Ball Z. No. Wagon Ball E.
Oh, son of a... I just made a four-way, like one of the birdcatcher four-way splitters, one screen away from a birdcatcher four-way splitter that only had 2 inputs.
You did it. Congratulations.
Yay!
How are these? Where's this uranium mine coming from? The new. Oh,
talking
you already
about?
have a sulfur train, a
Yeah,
P train.
that's
a
the one I did
wagon.
yesterday. And now
Well, I
I'm
wasn't
making
there for it.
Now I'm making the same
So-
thing, but again.
I wasn't there for it, so I didn't know.
You
Okay.
didn't know.
I think I've
Nay.
increased our copper production
I was
pretty
so
heavily.
confused when I started hearing that word spelled out. Hearing it spelled out, that
And-
didn't make any sense.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna walk away and think of something to do. Hey, what's
They
that over
walked
here?
away. My daddy gave me a name.
There's
Right.
a lot of accumulators with no juice.
That's
There's
probably.
a
I can imagine
fuck ton of
why.
accumulators with
I
not
can
a
probably
single
t-
solar panel.
I can most likely tell you why.
Whatever.
Is the answer Wanderbot was here? Because the answer is Wanderbot was here.
I'll answer my
Okay.
own question. That was an answer of the question. Question answer.
All right, so I'm gonna start on my project du jour, which is I'm gonna start putting more copper plate into our base.
Hooray!
No, copper plate.
Yeah, I'm gonna put more lanes down.
Oh, more lanes down. I was
Yep.
confused. I was like, man, I just added a whole shit ton of copper.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna
Yeah.
get that throughput, and we're gonna make it bonerific.
You want to actually? I was gonna say this. We could just tear up like the old like belt crafting area. Honestly, do we want to just tear up the base first and then add
Place
the
it with another
belts?
cooler base.
That's literally what I'm doing, so...
Okay.
Yes.
I want to help.
Alright. Oh, God. Don't stick your
Oh,
robot
God.
army on it, though.
Yeah, don't just
unless
yeah,
you
if
know
you-
exactly what you're doing.
If you just do that
Well-
brainlessly, then we won't know what to replace half the time.
But like
Yep.
right here, for example, Bird, you want to come here? I would
No.
say first easy step would be getting rid of all of these iron gears and everything to do with red and green science.
Yep. Well, no, I'm gonna do this in a couple of stages. So, first I'm gonna increase the belts, and then I'm gonna see what gets in its way, and then just kill it.
Yeah, fair point.
Whatever it
I was
ends
just-
up being.
Gonna say we should probably nuke some of this stuff anyway, because like it's antiquated and
Just drop off one or
How
two
come
words, or is
no
it
copper
hyphenated?
plates are coming through the bottom here. What the hell?
because there's
happened?
nothing being produced down there, man. Like, follow me down. Come see where come see the sadness
I thought
that is.
that the copper plates are coming from the train station. But
No.
there's like nothing on the train.
No, actually, most
No,
of the
there's
copper
never
plates
there's never
are
been
actually,
copper on the train ever.
Yeah, all of the copper is actually
Oh
looping.
God, sorry, iron.
Oh, what happened?
How
Oh,
come there's no
iron's
iron
gone.
on the train?
Whoa, where did the iron go?
Ah,
There's no iron
that's a sudden
in
problem.
our entire
Oh
base.
my! Hey, Bird, you want to figure out how train signals work?
No, I want you to figure it out and fix the problem that you caused.
Because guess what happened is the
You
train's
made
just
the
sitting
iron
there.
plate train go to the wrong thing.
The
Nope.
trains went 100.
Nope. Look at the
100%
map.
Canadian.
It's just sitting there.
Sitting where?
It's just sitting there on the map, on its
I'm
trail,
looking-
halfway across the path. Just sitting there.
I can't
You don't see
find it.
You don't see a train? Oh, turn on trains. Oh wait, no, they're always on. You can't not see it. It's a series of arrows and it's
Oh,
a
that
snake.
thing over there.
It's a snake
yeah,
on a train.
It's like, oh, it's okay. It's just very scared.
Oh god. Signals are doofy.
Yeah.
Wow,
I don't
that's
know.
how much
Did you
our
play
entire
Open
base was
CTV?
relying on me.
Yep.
I'm
It-
going to be
it was
totally honest.
100%.
It works completely differently.
Yeah, I cannot figure out actually the rules to most of it. It's kind of frustrating.
Oh.
I've,
Well, I mean,
especially since
my
I'm not
feeling on it is
researching it and I'm
this.
just going for it.
Yeah, Bird, I'm going to be totally honest with you. Looking at this, except for like the red circuit production, we really would actually be better served ripping up everything from where I'm standing to where you're standing, because most of it's
Just be absolutely certain that you've made it somewhere else.
yeah.
well, what do you mean by
I-
ripping up? Do you mean just like not using the space?
No,
Or
no, no,
are
no,
they
no.
Building the stuff, or like
we'd
what?
we'd rip it up and then rebuild what we actually need. So I'd say
Yes.
we'd build belts, and every type of belt, every type of underground belt, every type of splitter, and fast inserters. We build that along this line. But
Yes.
like science, for example, we really don't need this much science anymore, probably.
No, we could probably start to scale down our science production. A
And
little bit.
so we've got this like huge section dedicated almost entirely to red, green, blue, and gray science, and they
Yep.
can't scale. And I was gonna say, let's rip all that up and then kind of fix that. But like, if you keep going up a little bit, we've got this like huge setup for making plastic.
Oh shit! Hi, train. You just all of a sudden the train came and the iron came, and it was a good day.
Yep.
It went from being a very bad day to a much better day real fast. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine, Wander. Let's start killing shit.
And the other thing I would say is we should probably kill Keith's clever but ultimately non-functional barrel system, and just replace it with a normal oil system that we ship the plastic and the sulfur in.
Yeah, we'll just ship instead of barreling it up there. We'll just ship the sulfur and the words you just said.
And the nice part is, as long as we don't kill the power system, ripping up the entire base is not actually going to hurt us at all, from what I can tell.
Well, I mean, there's literally no aliens to hurt us, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Also,
Yeah,
all
I'm,
of our walls are just loaded in.
I'm already way ahead of you on the tearing shit up line.
Okay.
But I'm going to do it in phases, right? So what I'm planning on doing is I'm I'm going to preserve things as I go through so we can tear them down later after identifying we don't actually need X, Y, or Z. But I'm just going to I'm going to increase the throughput first and then worry about other things later. So.
Honestly, I was gonna just recreate half of this stuff because a lot of this is no good to begin with.
Yeah, but I can't. You can't just tear shit up willy nilly because
Yeah,
then...
you can. As long as we just write down what we ripped up, we can recreate it much better.
If I went to my job tomorrow and I was like, "Hey guys, I need to work on this thing. I'm gonna just tear it up willy nilly and then figure it out later," I would lose my job.
That's okay.
That's
Who's
fine.
gonna fire me?
You know who won't lose his job? Wander.
Yeah.
True.
So you should really just live your life the Wander Bot way.
I have an ethos to uphold, man. I gotta...
You have an ethos. This is true. I have a robot army.
Yes, indiscriminate
don't know what
robot
that
army
word
is the
means.
one thing you don't need a goddamn ethical, like, agreement to own. Good point.
The only thing that I should probably make sure I preserve is the chests full of belts.
The sanctity of
I don't know-
love.
I don't know where those will go if I start ripping up, so I should... Oh, God. These are just full of trees, aren't they? They're just full of trees.
Yep. You have cursed us to have trees for forever.
Yeah.
Turns out, configuring the base to go to a 4-lane iron line, super duper easy. This was not a challenge. to set up
was
so
that
far.
track. Go, my pretty!
We've got
Okay.
some things that are uncomfortably close to the iron line.
I think trains are my
but,
favorite part of this game.
So you're saying we should play OpenTTD?
No, that game's a nightmare. Wait, why aren't
that
you
game-
jumping?
A lot of weird shit was buried under the fact that the base was a visually confusing super mess.
That's annoying.
And then, did it fix it, Keith?
Yeah. So you looked at it, right? You were looking, like you saw what it
look at
looked
what?
like previously.
Yeah.
Looked pretty vertical, right? Wasn't vertical.
Oh, it was on a turn.
It was at the incredibly most slight possible angle ever, which meant it was impossible. There's like zero way of telling what the fuck's happening in the moment. It's like, ah. Alright, well, everything's working now.
There he
Yay. That was only a bunch of heartache. Look at all that green already shooting out of here, fucking everywhere. Yeah. Green everywhere.
Screw science. We don't need science.
What has science ever done for us in this game?
Besides
know,
the entirety of everything we have.
Wow, you know, I've done a lot of shit too.
No.
Yeah, in retrospect,
We could have done without you. It's fine.
screw everything. We can rebuild it. We have the technology.
You have
Confirmed.
blueprints, don't you?
No, I don't have any blueprints, but we can rebuild this so much better.
Now the next time is...
Let's not delude ourselves here, Bird.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. I just didn't realize that you were into that sort of thing.
Everything burns.
How's it feel being an anime victim or villain?
Everything burns.
I mean, at this point, I'm Eggman.
Yes.
Pretty soon,
Anime victim. Like, no, please. No more Pokemon. Oh god, everything's on fire. And they're gone. The robots, they fucking took everything. Holy shit. Oh, it's all dead. Everything's dead.
I'm dead. Life is a
I'm
dead
dead.
lie.
I'm Bird. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Dad, I'm dead. How nice to meet you.
My mom is dead.
My mom
Remembers
is
old internet
dad?
jokes. Fine. I need you guys anyway.
I don't think I actually ever heard that one before.
Well,
What?
that's fine. Whatever.
How did train signals work in this game?
The trains go by and they just go, hi.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna touch all of the stuff up north of the lines. Probably. I think they're okay.
I wonder if you can fix trains in this game the same way you do in the OpenTTT by just spamming signals.
Yeah, the one thing is, Bird, we might want to move everything down.
What do you mean by everything down?
Like, so we still make the... Actually...
There's plenty of room, dude.
Well, here's a question. Could we could actually do the crazy thing and
How many landfills have we made, Wander?
Well, no, Bird. You know how we turn the main bus?
Yeah.
What if we just unturned it?
Dude, we're right here. Like, we can totally just do that.
Yeah, because, like, I'm standing here, and it's express belts, which, admittedly, we need, but, like, we have a billion of them now.
Yeah, I'm totally for just, like, totally cleaning house.
All I'm saying is you better rebuild that fucking express belt factory real fast.
I mean,
we
do you
will
know how
run
many
out
express
so
belts?
fast.
You know how many express belts
kidding me?
we've got saved up?
I was gonna say we have thousands of them.
I've gone over there and grabbed stacks and stacks of them and used all of them several times.
This is truth.
I am express belts take up like you get a billion of them because you need a billion of them.
The main things we're going to be honestly rebuilding first are going to be inserter arms and the whole belt network, followed by proper or more proper circuits.
Alright, just give me 1 second to finish up copper up to where the turn is, and then I'm gonna stop. But you can, yeah. So right here is as far as I'm gonna take it north for right now.
Yeah.
We decide to launch Operation Unknuckle.
Because yeah, we've got a bunch of. Yeah.
They call me the denucleator.
Yeah, because everything around, or like everything above the knuckle is kind of useless. It's like explosives and fast belts and like fuel, like solid fuel, all of which is who
useless.
gives a damn.
Useless shitty garbage poop.
And it'll kind of run past the nuclear system, but like, who cares?
Yep.
And this way we can leave a lot of our red circuit and blue circuit and whatnot alone. And, well, I mean, we're gonna have to fix it first, because, like, Jesus Christ, it's non-functional. But, no surprise. Okay, actually, I'm gonna work on ripping up the barrel network.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, I need to... Are we making speed
like
module
this.
3s that are requestable?
Not requestable,
Could be able to.
but they're
No,
but
they
they're
should be requestable.
They're by where the old science was, which who knows if that's still intact at this point.
I think the next step is to add speed module 3s to the all my smelters.
Yeah, probably.
Dear Lord, there's so much wood
what are
here.
they smeltering?
All the iron of our entire base, seemingly.
Oh. Yep. Well, to be quite frank, there is no base to speak of anymore.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh yeah, the
So,
speed module 3s are definitely requestable. And now I have
the
all of them
pressure is
forever, because there'll
definitely
never
off
be
right
another
now.
one until you rebuild the entire base.
Yep.
Where are you guys even putting all the resources in the meantime?
I have a
I'm
bunch
dumping
of
them in
storage
steel
chests.
Yep. Or just throwing them in chests.
Dear Lord.
I made like about 100 storage chests in preparation for this.
It's definitely use storage and not steel.
Yeah.
Or you'll just have to go back and get it afterwards.
I'm probably gonna make a bunch more storage chests. Yeah, they're not full up yet, which is good. Okay,
Wow,
I'm adding 30
this is a
more.
weird effort, just watching total destruction of like what we've been
What
working
we've
on
done?
for so long. Yep.
I've been kind of planning on this inevitably happening.
It's
over
like,
the
you know
course
our
of-
base?
That's
Fuck
why you
our
made
base.
nukes.
No, I don't want to nuke our base. I want to
You
have.
said that multiple times.
You say it so often that it's getting suspicious. I think you
What?
might want to nuke our base.
I nuked Birdcatcher. I'm satisfied. You have to realize just
good.
how like cathartic that is.
How long you've been waiting for that moment.
This magic moment. Oh God, he's dead.
He's finally dead. They said I couldn't do it.
Produced more than one good job per hour using solar panels.
Yeah. We jobbed it good.
That ranks high on dumb things said by Bird.
It does.
I did it. All right, how do I?
did it.
How do I indiscriminately destruction planner and fuck all this stuff? Fuck all this stuff too. And fuck this stuff. Little
Fuck
baby
all
stuff.
this stuff in particular.
Let's
see. How's the production on the? Yeah, we might want to just find a new oil production spot instead of relying on Keith's old one, because that is barely outputting anymore.
Yep.
I mean, that's why we did make a new one. Remember?
Yeah, yeah, it's a good
That
point.
already happened.
What are we? Is okay. It's still spitting plastic like nobody's business. That's good.
Yep.
We might need to get it to do the same thing with sulfur crystals and lube.
Gross.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
Lube, you say?
it's actually like halfway tempting.
I'm a bit of a lube expert. You saw my
mean,
work in the
A
middle of the
lube
base.
spurt.
Ew!
other-
Oh God! Of all the nouns, spurt, really?
Well, that's a verb. Probably.
He was using it as
I
a
mean,
noun.
I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
guess
sure
it's
that
the-
I'm pretty sure it can be both, and has
Yep.
been, and will be.
In the context of lubing, like, man, you give me a spurt of lube, or like, I just spurted lube all
Would
over.
you rather have a spritz of lube?
I'm like a fine misting of lube right now. It's on a warm summer's day. Nothing quite cools me off more than lube.
Man, I wonder if people that work a lot like Jiffy Lube ever get tired of those jokes.
Probably, yeah.
That's fine. Nobody
Yeah.
respects them.
Oh. How dare you?
I mean, considering Jiffy Lube's reputation for scamming people.
Jiffy Lube is a fine, upstanding company.
I just thought it'd be funny to
okay?
say something horrible.
Jiffy Lube absolutely is the company that was like in trouble repeatedly in the past couple of years for like taking people's like vehicles in for like repair work or whatever, and then
or whatevs.
and then like just adding extra
Hey,
that like they don't need, then charging them for it, or just not doing it and then charging them for
I
it
will
anyway.
just state, for the record, Jiffy Lube has not paid me to say these statements, but I'm just
You
saying
paid
they're a
them.
very fine company, and you should check them out, and I can give you a coupon if you want.
Yeah. Sounds legit.
Yep. I found the shell.
Ah, you caught me, you bastard.
Ah,
Someone's gonna take offense to that line.
What, me being a shill?
No. Nobody respects them.
Yeah, yeah.
but because I told all my robots to like deconstruct things, they're very helpfully throwing it in my inventory.
Yeah,
Yay.
they're throwing it in my inventory too when they can't get over to you.
No
Like,
regrets.
oh, hey, you're Bird, right? Yeah, you know Wander, right?
When's Wander
Yeah.
streaming?
Oh god, the robots like give me the same shit that like fans do.
It's never been more real.
Beep boop, Bird. Beep boop. When is Wander streaming?
When is Wander the stream?
So the interesting thing is the construction robots are of course taking everything up. but the logistics robots really don't have much to do. So every once in a while, like construction robot will like throw something in my inventory that I don't need, and logistic robots are like, yes, something.
Jesus,
to do.
look at all of our roboports. They just have rings of robots just floating around them.
Hey, Bird, remember when I accidentally picked up those fish like a long time ago?
Are they in your inventory now?
Yeah, they came back. They're boomerang fish,
Oh no.
and somebody's handgun. Son of a.
Hey, you earned that one. Fuck you. Alright, I'm gonna make a bunch of passive storage chests because our central storage is,
Go down to the right a little bit.
What?
There's more. Like, down over to the right.
Oh,
I'm trying
okay.
to...
I guess I don't need to
Yeah,
do what I'm
it's
doing.
not nearly as bad as you'd think it would be.
Alright, well, the main... Our lanes have a lot more throughput now.
Yeah! Oh, they look real nice. Yeah, look at that green circuit.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's very satisfying, isn't it?
Look at that silky coat.
We actually don't need 4 lanes in the green circuits, but we're gonna roll with it because fuck it, whatever.
We're gonna take it like it's our birthright.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course. You want to
Alright,
just
so
start
what-
extending it north? I'm gonna go grab all of the landfills.
No, we should probably start actually replacing some of the stuff we've torn up at this point.
Well, okay, yeah, that's a good point. You wanna start working on belts? Worst
Yes.
comes to worst, if we have to red belt it up, we'll live.
Yeah, because we don't have any lubricants. But
Yeah,
That's
because
fine.
we can figure out the lubricant in a bit, but like worst comes to worst, we just put down red belts and
yep, I can start making some Factorios of belts.
A belt factory, if you will.
They're called assemblers, okay?
Okay.
Please, if you're gonna talk about this game, use the correct terminology or don't play.
well, bam.
I'm sorry you caught me being a fake boy nerd.
A big boy nerd. Oh man, not a real nerd. You've never even played like.
You just pretend to be a nerd for popularity.
What like Candy Crush Saga?
Oh god.
You've never even played Farmville, you jackass.
This is the most confusing direction.
No, I'm like fake nerd, but with only casual games.
Yeah.
You play Dark Souls, you're not a real nerd.
Oh god.
Is your brain not comprehending what I'm saying right now?
It just hurts a little bit. My heart, my soul.
That's good.
Your souls?
But
Look. Keith walked into that one.
you're still guilty.
I know. But I'm still throwing you under the bus.
Wander tends to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he loves buses for some reason.
I like throwing people more. Have you ever
Man.
thrown a person? It's satisfying.
No!
No.
As it turns out.
I've never thrown a person.
Oh,
I've
you
never
should try
gotten
it
the
someday.
opportunity. Or maybe
Hell,
I
do you
have,
need
and I
help?
don't recognize it.
It's intensely satisfying.
Maybe the issue was just I never realized like I was in a position to throw a person.
Cal, is everything okay?
He's fine. We use padding.
Ew. I don't need to hear about your proclivities.
Proclivities.
If you can think of a better word for it, then by all means. You can proclivate all over what I was saying.
Bird. We
Yes,
should
you-
probably move the copper line. We need 2 spaces between everything in the main bus, otherwise we run into Pravels.
Yep. I realize that. And it's a very easy fix. but I don't feel like doing it at the moment.
Screw it.
I don't remember the ratios for a lot of this stuff. I could look it up.
A lot of it's outdated information, though.
Also very true. This game changes the ratios on you like a fiend. Alright.
Do we even need the coal line?
No. I don't believe we do, no. Because
Okay.
we're making things...
Worst comes to worst, I can just put down a requester chest locally for it, considering how rarely it gets used.
I'm just iterating on different rail designs right now, and someone's going to be losing their minds in the comments.
Oh my god, hi robots, that was terrifying.
I keep just placing tracks to see if they work, if this new pattern works better, and then destroying them again over and over again.
You're a scientist, you're experimenting.
Yes.
Or you're in college and you're trying out drugs for the first time and you're experimenting. Those are synonyms. I'm proud of myself. Well, I know this was quite a challenge, but we're making yellow belts again.
Oh my god.
Really took a while to set that.
I'm afraid to look.
Alright.
The phrase, not much left, is very relevant.
Yes.
All we have left is our name.
We're gonna move the steel belts.
Wonderbot Spoople Poople Magad Doog.
Schmook Spadooks.
Third.
So it turns out I can't put down express belts at max speed, but I can put down blueprints at maximum speed. That's
So
handy.
you're going to be lazy. Gotcha.
Yeah. Let the robots do it.
So if you're lazy...
Let the robots do it was the last phrase uttered by the human beings before the robots killed them all.
Turns out they were
Personally,
okay with it, as per
that's
that
the plot.
line.
That's the plot of the Surge.
How original.
I know.
You know what I think of when I think of that developer is originality.
Which developer is this? Gearbox?
The developers that made Lords of the Fallen and The Surge.
Yeah.
Oh, funny. It's called One Trick Pony Studios.
Wait, in all seriousness, it's not as bad of a game as I kind of say it is.
And the
but
one
I'm gonna
trick
be
of the
making
pony
fun
is
of it
being
for a while.
flogged to death.
Yeah.
Dead Horse Studios presents.
I like how horses
Space
just have
action
multiple...
fight.
I like how horses just have multiple metaphors for being boring and repetitive.
Or horses, man.
What a workhorse.
There needs to be a horse union that's that just sits around.
They tried that. Then the pigs sold them for glue.
Oh.
Oh.
Dark? Question mark?
Nah, literary, question mark.
Yeah. I read books sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah. I read
I
real
mean, making
fast.
an Animal Farm reference isn't exactly the most difficult thing to do.
Also that.
Rosebud.
That's not Animal Farm,
I
so
know.
good job. You
I'm
managed
talking
to
about,
fuck
just,
it up.
just really known references.
Like, oh man, that's my favorite part of Animal Farm, the movie. The book.
The movie,
is
the
when
game.
Citizen Kane says Rosebud.
Citizen Kane, the movie, the game. You're not
I told you
disgusted with
guys about-
mankind yet, you will be.
I told you guys about how one game I wanted to make a long time ago was Fahrenheit 451, the video game, right?
I don't think you told us.
No, I don't think you
Oh.
have.
Oh my god, really? Alright, so the objective of Fahrenheit 451, the video game, was to burn as many books as possible and try to collect all the TVs that were hidden in every level. It was glorious how I was intentionally trying to miss the point of the book as hard as I possibly
That's
could.
the one that's told out of order, right?
That's Memento.
No.
Fahrenheit 451 is definitely like a linear narrative.
I'm thinking of Slaughterhouse 5.
They're
Really?
Literally, just
not
like
related
yeah,
narratives.
just literally jumped to the wrong thing entirely in my head.
I'm
not
kind
even
of impressed how disconnected that was from the
Yeah.
right thing.
Literally, just basically just doesn't make sense.
Yep. All right, so this was a real tough challenge. We're now making red belts.
Oh man.
I didn't think it possible, but here we fucking are. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think I know
forgot
anything about Fahrenheit 451 actually.
You never read it?
Probably not.
It's
Oh.
it's about like censorship and stuff like that.
It's about a society where firefighters like go around burning books,
Yep.
and people just watch TV instead. So I was gonna make a video game where you burn as many books as you can, and you get rewarded in TVs for completing the missions.
Oh god. No. Oh, there we go.
It's okay, Keith. You don't
I had to
need
figure out how
be
to manually
saved.
drop stuff because my inventory was too full to put down the item that I was holding on my mouse.
All right, how are we gonna make lube to get the express belts? Don't have-
So
don't
I
have
was
lube.
going to, I was actually going to go up north. Probably there's a small-ish oil patch, and I was probably just going to,
Make it dedicated to lubricant. And
yeah,
then-
like a
and then
lube-only field.
Give a nice misty lubey spray.
Incredibly slowly
onto
be
our
out of the way.
faces.
Let's lube again. Oh, lube is heavy oil. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, right. I can just go grab pump jacks.
Yeah.
Should probably actually just put a requester chest up here. Oh. Oh, right. I forgot. Oh.
What are
should be
you
fine.
What are you having problems with? The heavy oil or what?
Trying to figure out what the problem is with my Covarex. I forgot.
Oh no, your Covarex is fine. It's just we aren't using the nuclear materials.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, it's
Yeah.
because this one arm got turned around.
No,
You
it's
see-
there's
That's intentional.
Oh, why'd you turn that off?
Because the nukes were literally draining the entire system so that we would never ever have any bright
yeah,
green.
Oh, okay.
The issue is we had too much bright green, actually.
Oh,
No,
well,
we had
whatever. The
no
point
no
is-
bright green. That was the problem.
Well,
Yeah.
but now the issue is the reason why it stopped is because it's maxed out on
the
bright
point
green,
is we
so
can
they
start
literally
making
can
nukes
put-
again. So,
So the issue
yeah, if we
was
felt like it.
we wanted to know if you had any solution that would somehow measure how many bright greens are in the system and then only kick some out when it's full. Because
oh yeah, with combinatorics, combinators. Combinatorics is a branch of mathematics.
like there's a problem where like if you so much as even be like let's take out 5% of them every minute or so, like it'll literally drain the entire system so that it stops working because of how
Yep.
slowly bright greens are made. And even the overflow, which we thought would be safe, even that half the time isn't safe because it needs to loop back around to the front again. And so it's like it's actually like hard to figure out how to take it out safely.
All these passive storage chests are right in the way of where I want to go.
Move them.
How?
Pick them up.
Mass delete it?
Just kick them.
They have a bunch of shit in them. I don't want this shit to end up on the floor and or in my inventory.
So no. Make a bunch more storage chests. Put them elsewhere, and then mark them for removal.
Red circuits takes 1 billion years.
You getting burpy?
I just request some red circuits. There should be 1 billion in one of the chests.
Just want me pen.
Uh huh.
That's not what I sound like.
That's what you're trying to sound like.
Uh huh.
Yes.
You sound like
What
the new
one
true
year?
self.
Look what Timmy had. God, can you imagine if I talked like that all the time?
Imagine.
I would stop talking to you. Probably.
Hey, Wonder, how's it going? Is that like a
I mean-
terrified old-timey prospector?
I guess if it was like a legitimate
in
health
my boots.
if it was a legitimate health issue, I'd probably be like, understanding.
If I
No.
was just 4,000 years old and I saw like a ghost next to my gold mine, like, there's gold up in them hills. Jesus Christ, what a weird joke. Oh.
We can pretend the self-awareness makes it better, but it doesn't.
So what are you working on right now, Coob?
I'm just rewiring all of the iron
Oh, okay. Why?
because it wasn't being efficient enough. Instead of looking
alright.
up other people's solutions, I'm just continually making up new ones.
Oh, good call. Okay, we're gonna delete all these storage chests and we're gonna find out what the hell. There they go. Bye. Oh god, it's so scary. And they're gone. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? No, don't give it to me. I don't want fucking... No, I don't want it.
My secret to efficiency is just spam more splitters.
Jesus craps. They're all gone. Oh my god, that was scary.
You killed them all!
They came by and they dumped a bunch of iron ore in my inventory and now they're all dead.
It's full and it's beautiful. Oh my god, Bird, look at all this bright green.
What are you talking about on our line? Oh, bright green, as in,
Look at all this bright
nuclears.
green!
I don't know where you are.
I'm in a nuclear place, the mine.
Yours?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it.
I'm also, my name's on the map.
Well, there's like a billion things that just say, like a poople spooples over here. Stuff like that.
It's
Granted,
literally...
it's probably my fault.
actually
Yo,
just straight
let's
up
start
full.
turning some of that nuclear material, fissile material, into nuclear missile material. Know what I'm saying? Oh.
But I love it.
Jesus. There are no
Okay.
words.
What? Tearing up the base?
The
or...
robots, man.
Great.
A storm of random shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another
Yeah.
good subtitle for Factorio.
Sure.
Factorio, a storm of random shit.
This
Ow,
this
ow.
episode when it
Ow.
hits YouTube is just going to
Oh,
be
that's not a good sound.
What? Huh? There's nothing.
It was like the sound of somebody twisting the pop filter that's like wrapped around their mic,
Oh, no, I was just cracking my knuckles.
and you hit
Poorly.
your mic, I guess.
Maybe.
Ah,
I just wanna crack my
everything's
knuckles, it goes-
working now. Now everything works, and I am the happies. Also, I was wrong earlier. You can totally reprogram your train by just clicking on it from map view.
We don't have enough logistics robots to empty our base's entire storage supply fast enough. Cannot insert raw wood. Ooh, game. Please.
behave.
You need to respect my boundaries. You need to get some lubricant first before you can insert raw wood. Ooh. There's inventory is full. Excuse you. Alright, what was I doing? I don't know. Making assemblers. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, making assemblers would be a good idea. The other alternative would be making
I mean hand making assemblers to do more shit,
Oh.
but not
I was gonna
automation.
say making some insertion arms.
No,
would-
game, I don't want this much raw wood. Just shove 400 raw wood into my inventory.
Shove it up my inventory. Oh, baby.
Are you gonna be a good bird now?
Open up, baby bird.
I don't like being I don't like having friends anymore.
I'm done now. Don't need this.
Oh, the other thing while you're down here, Bird... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. I've been waiting for this shitstorm to blow over, but apparently that's not going to happen.
You want to make a pipe factory down here, seeing as you're in the middle of,
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
You know how
I
to
can
make
do that really good, Wander.
Thank you.
Wander, I could do the shit out of that.
Good.
So do you ever figure out how that thing would work if you tried?
This weird.
Eh.
Eh?
Do you ever figure out how you would potentially make like combinators specifically, like make arms load at the same speed?
I could reason through it for sure, but I haven't really thought about it specifically. If that makes sense.
I'm trying to think if I can use combinators to make the stuff load more efficiently, but I don't know how I would.
Pipes requestable in our old base.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, cool.
I think I made both requestable.
If you're not doing advanced oil processing, it doesn't require any water. Hey,
Yep.
That makes life a lot easier.
Yeah, but we generally want advanced.
Not if you're making lube.
Nothing advanced about lube.
Yep.
Gotta be simple if you want to make lube.
Simple, godly thing.
We're in the
Lube
money.
of the earth. That's what they call me. Captain Planet. He's basically made of lube. You ever look at that guy?
I can't. It's too shiny. Of all the lube.
It's made out of lube.
Lube.
Bloob dabba dee dabba. Is that what lube sounds like?
Listen up, I'm lube.
Here's a story all about how I became lube.
And everything is lube.
I was doing Fresh Prince, but that's okay.
And then it just became giving up partway through. God damn it.
The bird catcher, the lube story.
you were the wrong one. I stayed where we started.
What songs would specifically be ruined if you just go flat on a specific word?
Take your goddamn pick.
Most?
Any single one.
Anything that expresses emotion.
Yeah, really.
And then suddenly ceases to express emotion.
I'm just trying to think of like what the worst one could be, though. Like the only one I could think of is like the Star Spangled Banner or something like that. Just going up there and be like, "And the rocket's red glare."
I was thinking like, I don't know.
He meant emotionally flat, I think. But I'm not sure. Did you mean emotionally flat or literally just singing badly?
I'll take what I can get.
That's not an answer.
Bird still has wood falling in. Yes, imagine, if you will, you're a bird. You're walking around minding your own business, and you have to deal with the fact that there's like 30 robots wanting to following you around the base, just being like, "We're going to stick our raw wood into you. We're going to stick our raw wood into you."
You're gonna like it.
They do.
I don't even know why I'm trying to make this more efficient, but I am. Alright, I was gonna put speed modules and everything.
Oh, good.
That was a long time ago.
Lube doesn't require...
I remember the thoughts of the past.
Lube doesn't require water either.
Can you put speed modules into stuff without opening the screen every single time?
No. I wish you could just, like, click on it and be like... But no, turns out life is horrible.
But you probably can. There's probably someone yelling at us.
All you have to do
like how
is
you can tell
hold
all the arms
Shift,
to do the same
Control,
thing.
and press left G.
I mean, the other one was like hold shift, then right click on the one you want, then left click on the other ones. Like, it's weird.
Goddamn noob.
Goddamn coob.
Oh shit! I never made that. Oh wow.
Really?
Yep.
I
Really,
made that
really.
connection years ago.
I'm like a little ashamed of you.
A lot more than that. All you have to do is press Alt F4. Very funny.
Yes, I too do the video games.
Well meaned.
I found one red track. Oh wow, there's still red tracks everywhere.
You know that still works on people.
Yeah.
That is a timeless roll. I used to do that on Team Fortress 2 to people sometimes. You know, when I played that game. So, I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, the game itself is old-timey now.
Yep.
Do you think that the Team Fortress 2 its creation is closer to now, or the origins of Alt F4 joke?
Is this like one of those, like, Jurassic Park, you know,
It's like one of those weird ones.
T-Rex
people-
lived nearer to us than it lived next to the Triceratops
Whoa!
things.
All of these are still not smelting at all. Whoa!
Which is actually a very fun fact, by the way, that we're living closer in time to what is it, the Triceratops than the Triceratops lived next to the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Or like the idea that, like, I think it was like Cleopatra lived closer to now than the than the date that the pyramids were made.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Because they're a person you associate with pyramids because Egypt, but no. Turns out you're stupid.
Okay, Bird, I got your lube.
Really?
Yeah, you want to come up here and get it? I can't.
Really,
Can't really carry it.
I'm gonna run up and get the lube. I mean, no, I gotta play it cool. Yeah, I mean, that sounds fine. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up.
Yes, I'm
just
so
swinging up there anyway.
My
Whatever.
primary
Just go pick up
characteristic is how nonchalant I am.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna. So I was already heading over to this desolate lack of everything just to see what was up.
Huh. You can't, crack... Well, that's a conundrum.
Is it a quantum
Oh
conundrum?
man, I see. Yeah, what did you call it? This is a lube. You called it?
No,
That's
no,
very
this is Captain
interesting.
Planet's, special brand bloob.
Lube.
It's green. What is
So-
it? Old?
Apparently you can't, make heavy oil out of light oil, which makes total sense, but is kind of annoying. The shit do I do with the rest of this,
I'm gonna
then?
I'm gonna re-viscify it.
I mean... Be nice.
Do we
Don't
have
make fun of
engines
me.
requestable from our anything? Oh god.
Do we...
Okay, pipes are requestable now, by the way,
Yay!
as well as
Yay.
underground pipes.
What do we even use light oil for anything?
I always
Doesn't
forget.
look like it. Oh, if we want to make flamethrower ammo.
That's old hat. We can make nuclear missiles.
We haven't used those for so long, it's actually weird to think. There was tons of prep time for flamethrower ammo for one period, one brief period where we actually used it for a moment, and then we never used it again.
Yeah, because they're
Wait.
horrible.
To quote, you could... If you could do it backwards, you could use productivity modules to cheese it. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna...
Is productivity, is that the one that makes you get more outcome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause that kind of stuff would probably work on the centrifuges.
Yeah, probably would, actually.
Ultimately get more bright green for the rate that you get it at. Which is crap.
Well, I'm just gonna make a shit ton of storage tanks and think about this later.
Yay!
Good call.
Do you actually have a lube line running down, Bird, or is it... Should
No,
I
I
start,
got
like...
distracted because I was actually working on stuff.
Whoops. There you go again, being vaguely efficient or something. Well, these guys
Actually,
will
hold
beat
on.
that out of you.
I can make this a lot easier. Okay, there we go. Blueprint of underground pipes. My favorite thing.
They're requestable.
Yeah, but I can blueprint it, so I don't have to worry about lining them up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, underground pipes are requestable as well as regular pipes, so fucking go nuts. But don't, because that would be bad.
For most of us.
For mental health reasons.
Oh.
Whee!
No, stop it!
It turned out that in the end, the joke was
shown.
actually just the dumbest.
Whee!
No, stop! Wander, you're going crazy now.
Can't stop.
He needs to be
Contractually
contained.
required to never stop.
Can't stop, won't stop, don't stop, might stop?
Probably should stop. Yeah.
Could stop.
Okay. So the unofficial
In a state of tentative stop-itness.
the unofficial fifth line for the main
That's
bus
not the most efficient,
is
but
going
okay.
to be lube.
Run lube. Yeah, run lube along the main bus, just like that. Just like that. Oh, baby. I mean, hey, it doesn't need to go down that far.
Does it? Okay, yep.
Actually, it only needs to go about, right where I'm standing.
Ready up. Have your lube line. Let's see, do I need a pipe? Not a pipe, a pump.
Lube's cool and all. I mean, I'm not, not like a collector or anything like that. Just, it's a good thing to have on hand,
He's on
just to
such
have
a
around.
mission to make this weird.
Yeah, I know.
Like your life purpose. Nothing's ever mattered more to you.
Let's
Okay.
make...
My father once
situation.
told me, like, son, someday you'll become the lube master. And I try to honor that.
And then you will just say the creepiest things.
Yep.
Like, so creepy.
Like, so creepy.
It is your destiny.
Right, we got 18 lube down here.
Exactly 18. Which is a measurement of unit for lube, obviously.
Alright, so we got, we're gonna work on... Oh, yeah, I was gonna work on the espresso belts now. God, our throughput's so much better.
Yeah.
Into
We're
4
so-
lanes was something that I said we should do at the start of the game, and then explicitly said we're not going to do that, and I have had to live by that decision.
You would have never had to restrain yourself if you didn't freaking go out of your way to over-research the game.
Truth.
I know, I mean, over-research was learn the basic strategy of the game. Okay, good point. Okay, you guys... I was like, I'm gonna learn how to, like, do a main bus strategy for the base so that when we actually start to, like, play, I will know how to be incredibly stupid. And I stuck by that.
And you self-admitted that you were immediately, like, struggling not to do it.
What are you talking about? I immediately, like... I crippled this base by forcing us to go down to 2 lanes, which we have now had to undo. Whatever.
I mean,
I don't know why
back
I care.
back in the beginning, we definitely had space issues, or not space issues, but like we didn't have the space for a main bus. Not with the amount of aliens we were dealing with.
Oh man, I just finished editing a ton of stuff when we were can only be described as like the pits of this session, where it was just
yeah.
like, oh, we're under attack again. Wow, god damn it, this doesn't only happen every 30 seconds. Like, there was a while where it was just like...
We couldn't get anything done because we were always under attack.
non-existent, and we were constantly under attack, and we were miserable.
I might finally be efficient.
These need to make gears. And...
Yay! I came up with a fun train loading setup.
Oh yeah? What'd you do?
Nightmares. Everything will be full. Every single chest will fill.
Damn it, my inventory is always full. All these robots just came by and gave me all the shit I told them to tear up.
How it
like,
goes.
Beep boop, you would like raw wood. Here you go.
Here is raw wood. Yours now, you're stuck with it.
Even request raw wood.
That strikes me as a you problem.
Let's see. Trying to figure out how to get
in our first base where we were trying to deliver like iron gears to everything. Oh, those were the bad days. Those
Just from one,
those are like the
from one
medieval
source
era
at all
for us
times.
in this game. Trying to feed the entire base using a single belt of iron.
Yeah, that was bad. I'm kind of floored that we managed to make it work. I think we went up to 2.
We got up to two belts of iron at the very end, where we basically had a second base. That was hilarious.
We got any more like regular engines in this horrible mess?
There used to be an ungodly nightmare super lane making a billion of them per second.
Oh yeah, the super lane was awesome.
Now it's gone forever. Is that what's going on?
I mean, it'll rise from the ashes, maybe.
Oh god, what's going on in this base?
Messes.
Hello, Green.
Want to help?
It's funny because I think that we're going to see robots flying around doing God knows what for the rest of time with this base.
Because you can't tell what they're trying to do.
Because somebody gave them an order like 7 hours ago, and they're just now getting around to doing it, for example.
A lot
Oh,
of them
hey.
are still carrying wood.
Yeah, weird. Weird how they're doing that, Wander.
Happens. Turns out
Weird how
I figured out
all
where the
trees
engines were.
nearby are gone, and
The-
weird how it's all we have a bunch more logs.
What's
Don't know how that
what's
came
happening
to
is
be.
every single robot's going to storage, practically, to dump something off, but then running off
Yep.
to the nearest roboport to recharge, but every single nearby roboport is backlogged on charge stations.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like these robots.
If you want to
are gonna just
increase space efficiency, you might want to put a bunch of surround those storage chests with more random roboports just hanging out.
yeah, we need to just have roboport charge stations.
Because they will only go to a roboport that's within their radius of like how far they're allowed to go to charge. So they're only going to like 5 of them around there.
Yep.
Okay, so I think... Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Dear Lord, the storage network's gonna fill up. Also, somebody put in their storage 9 blank blueprints.
Oh man, can't forget these blueprints. These are real fucking precious.
I mean, I don't want to be mean, but you disgust me.
Could be worse. They could have put in like 9 and just deconstruction planners. Oh, jeez, that is funny.
I think research stopped again.
Research stopped again because we have no labs
Or base.
we,
or base.
we destroyed both of them.
Yep.
Huh. Pumps are
Oh.
cool. I don't understand how they work, but they're cool.
Pumps.
Yeah, I've effectively pressurized the lube line.
Yeah, no, pumps are literally just inserter arms for liquids.
Well, I mean, I just put one in the middle of the underground pipeline, and now it's like max pressure. I don't really understand how or why, but hey, it's how it
Well,
works.
the thing is, underground pipes, they're kind of broken because they don't have the same pressure drop off as overground pipes.
Yes.
That might have gotten
Okay.
fixed at some point. That could be
I
outdated
wonder if there's a
knowledge.
way to check the entire line of centrifuges to see if any of them need bright uranium, and then like deploy accordingly into that.
Yeah, you would use combinators.
Do you know how though?
No. But I could probably figure it out. It's probably not. It seems like a pretty basic task.
Hey, bird.
What is it now?
No. I figured it out.
Sigh.
I was just trying to figure out how we had some of this stuff set up so I can destroy it.
Listen, that we have things that can never be unfuckled.
I'm working on it.
Great news. Blue belts are being made again. Oh, we need more gears. That's fine. That's actually something that's very easy to scale up. Yep, you can now start requesting, you were always able to request the blue belts.
But you can again.
I guess there was never any reason to do what I was doing.
No. We stopped producing them entirely.
No, I mean,
That
I
was
have a
always
point where there's no
the case.
reason to loop stuff the way I was doing here, so I'm just undoing the loop. It doesn't do anything.
Okay, I think we're producing green circuits again. Or, no, not green, red. Red circuits should be
we
flowing
never
in.
tore up our green circuit production, which was an extremely smart move because we destroyed everything else that mattered.
Well, yeah.
What's going on with our copper plates? We have one of our 4 lanes is completely empty.
Uh,
Oh, because the fucking we're missing a conveyor belt. There we are. Well, that'll fix our throughput.
Yep. I think there might have been a splitter there once upon a time.
Oh, probably. Because it's only one tile, so it probably was a splitty.
Okay, so red circuits are going again, which means blue circuits should go back.
Completely retearing or rebuilding our base is not taking nearly as much time as I expected it would.
You've done it all
Mostly
recently.
because we have everything researched. So I guess it just goes to show that, like, the research dramatically slows down this game.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have to learn how to make every single thing one by one over and over again. And then
Right.
re-repair everything you did, then you keep scaling up over and over again. A lot of your time spent scaling up, but now you're like infinitely scaled up because we already did that.
Truth.
My train's coming in strong.
Train strong.
Train strong.
New brand by Coop.
Built strong, train strong.
I'll be the first to admit
Huh.
I don't entirely understand how
Oh.
pumps work.
That's
They're
fine.
literally just inserter arms for liquid. All
Yeah,
there is to them.
Until
I guess.
until they fight you. And you're like, what's wrong?
That's true.
Are
I
you
guess,
placing? Are you trying to place pumps?
I'm just running a big lube line through the base. And I'm just relying
Apologizing
on
for
wizardry to make it work.
Can pumps work like repeaters?
Yeah, basically.
Pump that shit up, then. Dear Lord, that's so many things for producing electric engines. It's terrifying.
Okay. Oh, you mean the amount of constructors here? Well, originally it was being used for science, so it kind of made sense.
But there's no normal engines being made yet anywhere?
Nope. Working
Nope.
on that.
That's confusing.
That's actually going to be probably the next task.
Yeah. I was going to make them up next to the electric engines, probably.
It's interesting
Okay.
to see stuff built in reverse order.
Yeah, it is actually fascinating to do that way.
We'll just start with
let's
nukes, and then we'll build backwards from there.
We need steel, gear wheels, and pipes. Oi. Okay. Oh, crap.
I love our dumb base.
It's a good dumb base.
This base used to be a full base. It
Used
used
to
to
be.
be all orange base.
Now it's just all gone. I was talking to
Far
Wonder
as the eye
yesterday about
can
how
see.
weird it feels to look at my own like mine area that I set up in the corner and how big it got compared to like the original base's size.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you set up a whole, like... well, that's actually a pretty common thing to have happen in this game, is to have, like, mining outposts that just train into, like, a big, assembler base at some point. I think I even said that eventually we would wind up in a situation like that, like, kind of offhandedly at the start of the session. What I'm saying is I'm a goddamn,
What you're saying is you repeat yourself.
Yeah, close enough.
It won't happen again the moment stuff's actually being used again, but it's really weird watching steel be backed up.
Oh yeah, we
The impossible has occurred.
we were definitely starved for steel for a little while there.
Yeah. Still will be once we get going. I mean, honestly.
Good, great, glad to hear it. Really fucking good to hear.
Yep.
But we have room to fix it. That's the important thing. And we
Yep.
have iron plates. 4 days.
Yeah, the weird part is this section is going to be vertical, so we're going to have to do, like, splits that do funky stuff.
What?
Well, like, to get resources over to the right side, because originally it was built on the vertical, getting resources into it is going to, like, be really snaky.
You mean somebody didn't build their stuff orthogonal to where it's supposed to go?
Well, yeah, because we've unkinked the line.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, well, the good thing is that everything that's surviving is actually located a little bit far away from the main,
I
the
just had a really
primary
weird thought.
vehicle. Yeah, I get those all the time.
I was like, what if there was a special chest in front of every centrifuge, and that chest was supposed to have 100 bright greens in it, and then the moment it has over 100, it'll take it out for nuclear power.
That was my
Yeah.
original idea.
That totally
It'd probably
seems
be
like
something
something
like
that combinators could do.
Yes, that's
Or-
exactly what combinators do.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, do you even need
literally, that's like one of the most simple things to make a combinator
Yeah,
do.
well, I mean, the issue is here. I've been trying to solve the problem I've been wanting to fix the problem with combinators because I was sure that could happen, but I was trying to figure out what the exact mechanism I was trying to employ.
Don't get me wrong. Understanding knowing what combinators are capable of is like one thing. Understanding the combinator interface and making them do literally anything is really hard.
Like
they have
until
a shitty interface.
like part of it is just that until this moment I just had the spinning track, and I was like, how could I wonder if there's a way to figure out how many things are in this track and only let it out when there's more than that or something like that. And now I'm realizing like I could probably do like a chest system where the chests themselves would be self-measuring and stuff like that, and then letting them out periodically after that point.
Yeah, that's exactly what combinators are built to do.
And it sounds
So go for it.
complicated as shit.
No, really easy.
Let's see.
But understanding the interface and making it happen.
Yeah,
that's a
I don't
good
even
luck.
know which one to start with because there's so many combinators.
You're gonna want to start with the decider combinator and mostly just work with that.
Let's make one of
In
everything.
fact, actually, the decider combinator is literally the only one you need.
Let's see.
Because you just all you'll do is you'll say if
Oh
your
yeah,
signal
compares
of
signals.
yeah, just the comparison. So greater than a constant of 100.
So a constant combinator is just a thing saying yes?
Constant combinators will put out a certain amount of a given signal. Yes.
Are we still
They're-
making
they're
speed
used as a baseline
modules?
Oh, the
comparison
power
and
switch
stuff
just
like
affects
that.
whether or not like your power's turned on, basically.
No.
Weird.
Yes.
What's wrong now?
Interesting.
Oh, plastic. Plastic
Plastic
is not
friendly
a problem.
Ghost. Ew, I've
Oh,
got so
man,
many red
stuff
lines
is-
in my inventory. Get out of here. Gross.
Really annoying to try and pick up because I lost my steel pickaxe at some point. That is a really, really weird
Make a new one?
like, thing about the game. Yeah, I can make a new one. And so I did.
I do wish they kind of divorced pickup speed from,
Yeah, that's a really stupid system. You can
especially
use
because like
combinators, or you can use requester chests. Yeah, actually, that's an even simpler solution, is just use the requester chests. Keep.
Why would I use requester chests?
Because those will just suck out, like, any given amount. And then you just, like, cap it.
No, that wouldn't help. Not unless there's a specific solution you have in mind. Because the issue is to keep a specific amount of uranium in the system at all times for all of the uranium centrifuges, and only remove stuff when you're over that cap. And I think that's like the opposite of what logistics chests do.
No, you can do it with an active providers. That's what's missing from the. That's fine. Whatever. Just do whatever you want.
Why would you use an active provider? God damn it.
What's up?
The simplest thing ever. The
Oh,
secret
you
is to
figured it out?
literally use no form of combinator, period.
What do you mean?
Yeah, just request
You literally
X amount.
you literally just hook a wire to the arm itself and just say only take stuff out of this crate when there's more than 100, period. There's no other devices involved at all.
Oh, you just hook it into the.
You can literally
hook it
just
into
tell
the
the
arm?
arm to do the thing, and there's no requirement of other structures or figuring out how to make them more interact with it. Like, it's literally combinators, no
Built into the
power
game.
switches, nothing. None of the other things matter. God damn
Nice.
it. I was literally looking in the
Nice.
wrong place for the solution for like half an hour.
Okay. Gonna mean that the comments in that particular video are gonna be really in your favor.
They can all fuck off. It's the most complicated thing ever. And this game doesn't teach you how to play it at all.
Nope.
Or maybe
I
it does.
appreciate that,
Maybe
though.
it does if the 500th mission teaches you eventually how to do this exact thing. But I don't know anyone who played through the entire campaign, and I doubt the campaign's been expanded for all the new mechanics.
Oh, jeez.
Gonna get all the
We're
shit
gonna
away
need
for
some
now.
more lasers for the laser wall.
Which laser wall? There's only like 1 billion.
It should be fine, but we just got hit at one of them, and for the amount of aliens attacking, we did not have
Oh, my
enough
raw
lasers.
wood! They
Yeah.
can't take that from me! The most precious wood of all.
Batteries are going to require copper plates. Good to know.
Alright, this should get interesting.
Yeah.
Review and you.
Actually, don't I just have a shit? Yeah. I'm gonna just do bad things.
And now is where I
Go
get to
for it.
get really creative. I hope. Let's get
I'm just-
creative.
I'm just gonna ignore our main bus entirely.
Oh man, what the hell's the point of anything?
I'm
You're just ignoring the magic juice that makes our base juices flow.
yeah, I'm
Those
mostly
juicy,
just
juicy base juices flowing. Ah.
I'm mostly just ignoring it from the perspective of like getting like copper in here and stuff like that. Because we
Yeah,
didn't.
I know the copper plates are definitely not a main bus product. That's a good point.
I mean, the main thing is we didn't really account for the old stuff that we didn't want to tear up.
Yep.
Okay. They've got repair kits. Barely. Should be okay. Oh, you know what? Come to think of it.
What?
Oh, I'm trying to figure out, we're getting attacked in a couple of places, and that's, of course, like, super
Annoying.
dangerous.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Damn it. Forgot I'm auto-trashing laser turrets like a dumbass. So I, like, picked a bunch up, and then it's just like, whoop, they're gone! And it's like, no. Kinda needed some of those. But yeah, I'm just gonna blueprint a whole bunch of walls along some of our more endangered fronts.
Okay.
And hopefully the robots will just solve the problem.
Ah, yes. That's always a good thing to bank on. Just let the robots take care of it.
Yeah. Shouldn't have done it that way if I wanted that to be easily copy-pasted, you dummy.
What?
A real toe tapper, Keith. You mind giving that one again?
I wanna fuck you like an animal.
Well, at least he's honest.
Nah, the honest version of that song from Keith would be like, I wanna fuck you like an animal, but I'm too scared to talk to you, so I'm just gonna stand over here by the wall with my beer.
Here?
Yep. Because Keith drinks alcohol.
Well known for drinking alcohol.
Uh-huh.
You're focusing on the wrong part of this. Whatever. Alright. This is a very, very poor showing in terms of making blue belts, but I have 9 blue belt factories, which I guess is okay. Not great, but it'll have to do. Is backing up? Yeah, at least they're backing up. Ah, I've exhausted the lube supply.
Wait, like, I need to actually up the amount of lube I'm producing?
I feel like a video... of...
No, there's a pump that has no power, so it's
Oh.
it's not pumping any lube anywhere, which is a real problem. We gotta pump lube all over
Oh, yeah.
nothing. Never mind. It's fine.
I feel like a video of what I've been up
doing
to
anything?
for this session in fast forward just looks like a machine teaching itself.
Yes.
Why isn't this pump doing anything? It's just sitting here. Oh, it's because we got nothing to pump. Ah, because I was right. There is no lube.
Yeah, we seem to... Oh, right. I never actually put the tanks down because I had other emergencies.
Gonna hit 100 in a moment here.
Light oil.
Yep.
Come on.
I will be working on that
Yes.
momentarily.
It works and it's beautiful.
Isn't there, like... If we just pick these up, does that just delete them
kills
from...
it.
Awesome.
It removes it from the world. No, don't. We need petroleum really bad.
Yeah, no, it's
Real
true.
bad.
It's just a backup.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I really like the pattern that you can get by, like, laying down tanks.
Yeah, it's very nice, isn't it? Very pleasant.
Bird,
Okay,
it's
there we go.
working.
So now we're pumping out. Well, we are just not producing heavy oil fast enough.
Fixing that.
Even when we have all the room in the world, this game is still a pain in the ass.
It's
Happens.
working, Bird.
What is...
It's
is
all
it
working.
Your thing that you're talking about? Let me see. Alright, what the hell? That's broken up.
Yep. That's how I make sure it goes through every single one in the line.
Oh, I see.
ma-
You have
it
these
makes
stack
sure-
inserters. That
It
is
makes sure that
really
literally
funky.
this makes sure that literally every single one of them has a stock of 100 sitting around.
That is funky and cool and funky.
So if you look at the steel chest of each pair, because I accidentally switched between steel and iron, all of the steel chests have exactly 100, and then they stop. And they only let the one pass them after they get 100. So eventually they'll all have 100, and so they'll always have well over enough to actually produce, and then the leftover gets leaked out. And it's glorious.
It's exactly what you were hoping for.
Yeah, and all I had to do is not try to use any of the tools you said to use.
So you just have a constant combinator that does it, or where's
Nope,
your?
there's no combinators of any kind anywhere.
Wait, so you're just wiring the inserter arm into something?
Yeah,
Into a steel chest? That's all you need to do?
yeah. It was the simplest thing in the history of anything. You're like, hey
Override
arm,
stack
only grab
size.
stuff
Oh,
if there's
alright.
more than 100, and that was it.
Well, I mean, I didn't know that was part of the game.
It's amazing how intuitive it is. It's the most
So are the
straightforward solution
combinators.
ever.
The combinators are intuitive.
No. I've heard you say things about them already. You can't lie to
The
me.
combinators are very intuitive if you're a computer programmer. So, just get to learning learning to use some Java.
Java's literally why I quit computer programming. That was the exact thing.
Ladybird can sympathize at that point. She hated Java and matrix multiplications or something like that. So when the first lesson in her computer science class was like write a Java program to do matrix multiplication, she changed her major.
Exactly. I changed my major because we opened with Java and I was miserable. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I hate everything right now and I don't want to do this anymore. So I literally just went into the majors book and found whatever I could within physical science that had the most overlap of prerequisites that I'd already taken.
That's
And that
very
was-
interesting.
And it was like a toss-up
sense.
between geology and like 2 other things. And I was like, alright, let's
Astronomy?
find out. More specifically, I had 1 semester of not having a major where I'm like, I'll figure it out. I'll just be
Oh,
drawn
you were a
towards something.
gen eder? That's hilarious.
So I was,
Well-
I was a computer science major for like a year and a half. Then I had no major, and the idea was I just took all the gen ed that was universal that semester, while thinking maybe over the course of the 6 months I'd figure out what I wanted to do, and then eventually was just like, fuck it, geology.
Making
Because-
him jack so fast,
Because
Wanda.
I was just raised to go to college with the idea
Gotta
that you're just
jack
going to
harder.
go to college, so I went to college.
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks like the main issue is we're just not converted fast enough.
You mean we're not refining it fast enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can put more refineries down.
Speaking of... Oh, I see. I'm out of refineries in my inventory.
Oh, this is like a weird spectral haunted ghost refinery.
Or,
So
yeah.
the important takeaway is that I have now devised a system where if we ultimately want to have nuclear weapons and stuff like that, or anything that uses these materials, now we can actually safely export them.
Oh, speaking of nuclear weapons, I'm gonna go
Over
to
the
nuke an alien base real quick.
over the
'cause all
course
this, like,
over the-
being productive stuff is getting old.
over the course of what had to probably be like 6 hours of game time, I slowly solved our nuclear problem from the ground
Was
up.
that... Bird, was that you're gonna go nuke an alien base?
Yeah.
But I think when
Okay.
yesterday's session started, I
give me a
literally
second.
didn't know how to
I can
even
only-
run power
I can
on,
only
Bird.
nuclear
not
yet.
murder for so long.
No. Just clear your inventory of stuff, considering we have this tendency of death.
Very poetic way of putting it.
Look, I'm just looking out for us.
I think it sounds like we got a thing going on.
Maybe we do.
Maybe we do.
No.
The train gets out of here immediately. Weird.
Producing a lot of iron plates.
Lots of
Alright.
iron. Whoa, hey, trainee.
Okay,
Have
so
my
if I
laser things on? Don't. That's a shame.
do, that's part of the reason why I was saying, like, please wait. Uh-oh. No, don't give me more shit, drones. I don't need
my
them.
The drones are
Wow.
coming by and like, hey, you forgot this.
They're really filling up that fast?
Alright, I'm just gonna run away from them real fast with my 10 nukes. Let's go destroy some things.
I only got 3 nukes, so let's pick something fat and juicy to kill. Please don't nuke me.
I'm going to. Gonna help.
Okay.
Oh shit, I don't have a whole lot of shields.
Yeah, that's probably a bad.
Yeah, I didn't prep for defense like you did.
I just want to watch how
at all.
efficient the
I
train
just
is
got
now.
bored of not killing things, so I decided to start killing
Back off,
things.
bird, back off, bird!
Oh, jeez, a little bit of warning. Ooh, that was
You
fun.
will have your
Oh,
warning.
look at
you
that!
see
Look
the-
at that to the upper right.
Yeah. We'll start with the
Oh,
small
it's-
one.
Okay. Bye.
Why are you stuck? That's fine.
All right, I'm gonna nuke, and boom. Oh shit! Oh shit! There's a lot
That's-
of bases around here.
That's worm base.
I did not. I was just like, I'm gonna back
Oh
off by
my
going south, and then I
God,
saw
it's fast.
there were worms.
My main claim to fame here is the fact that I am very, very fast.
I think with my new system,
You're
my
the
train
Flash, but
actually
with a
loads
nuclear
up with
bomb.
20,000
Yeah.
iron in less than 30 seconds.
I swear
Now-
I've read that
it's now
comic.
loading from both sides.
All right, I'm out of nukes.
Each of the
Thought I
5
killed a bunch of
compartments of the
stuff.
train gets simultaneously loaded with by 10
Back
stack
off
inserters.
Oh
that
god.
one.
Okay, we're fine.
I'm gonna have to stop soon because I'm running out of juice.
I'm gonna have to stop soon because it's almost time for me to go. Like
It's bedtime
tidy
for
this up.
Birdman.
things. Yep.
Bedtime for Birdman.
Why
Let's
does it
make
sound
sure
like
that
David Bowie there.
Someone,
Bedtime
because
for the
someone
Birdman.
has to.
Yeah, David Bowie doesn't sound like
R.I.P..
David Bowie anymore.
What does he sound like, Wander? Give us an impression.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for from you.
You could have at least gone, go
There we
pee.
Oh,
Bedtime
actually,
for the Birdman.
Oh, I can
it's
just
your
do that.
wall up there that's under attack. You might want to reinforce that with,
Something's under attack?
yeah, you're like, your little wall, up on your side. It's not, I mean, it's okay for the time being, but
I've
it's
never
getting
heard
hit
of-
repeatedly.
I was gonna say, I've never heard a single siren.
Ground control to
I think it's literally never taken damage.
Ground
Eh.
control to
Either way, I
Wandabots.
already lined that entire wall with Roboports, so it would be repaired.
Yeah.
When are you going to play more Scrap Mechanic Wandabots?
I've been getting tweets about that.
From David Bowie.
Play more
Right back
Scrap
off.
Mechanic Wonderbot. I'm getting really bored. It's the only reason that I even subscribed.
Holy shit. Oh man.
That moment when two completely disparate things come together. Is it too real?
Oh god.
You get plenty of warning for it.
I know. I like to panic though.
It's true. Ow. Green biters are hell on shields.
This is Alex Tyler, 1994, and I'm one of your longest term subscribers. And you fucking asshole, why won't you play more Scrap Mechanic?
Look at how big some of these bases are out here.
Oh, Jesus. I think YouTube comments in the style of David Bowie is one of my favorite jokes we've come up with.
It's
since
even
I've been
it's
blanket
even
to
better
you.
than Dale Gribble.
God damn it! Stop, man. Let me just have one thing.
Running. Run away, bird. Maybe they'll forget about us if we run far enough.
No, there's one survivor. How could you have nuked my base, Wandabot? Oh, he's got friends, and they're dead.
Holy shit, how many...
Oh,
Like, nobody
Jesus.
remains. Yeah.
There's so...
That's
They're
not
all
even
dead.
how
Alright.
train stops work.
Last nuke. Okay, now run. No
All
more
right.
nukes.
Okay, we
I
gotta run
almost
back
ran
to
into
the...
another base.
We gotta run back... Yes,
You guys
we
are
did.
really
We
far
pissed off an
away.
entire base. I like how there used to be trees here, and now there's a circle of did.
Like you guys just
This is
decided
good
you
stuff.
wanted that one oasis to yourself.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh wait, you look so far away, and then I remembered that that's a wall. That wall's ours.
Yeah.
That wall that's far away from our base as the length of our base.
Alright, I'm gonna peace out now. Oh,
Good night.
I leave this
That was
session
at
satisfied.
least we ended strong.
Yes.
At least we ended strong.
Get rest. Make sure you're ready for D&D tomorrow night.
I set out to solve a thing, and I solved the thing, and now I'm the happy.
Don't be crazy late. Where are they going? What are these guys doing? This worries me. What?
This
they
makes
have?
up for me kind of breaking it last session.
They're trying to give shit to
Yeah.
Bird.
Oh my god, yes they are.
We like get back to the base and suddenly there's just like drones just being like Bird.
Here's all your raw wood. Raw wood.
Actually, come to think of it, I'm going to request. Oh
Raw
wait,
wood. Alright.
no, I'll figure it out.
You can't even look
User
at what's going on
disconnected
here
from
and
your
make sense
channel.
of it visually without like highlighting things one by one to tell what they're doing. It's just a noise of moving parts and icons. Have you seen this yet?
Where? You?
Yeah.
Oof.
It's the solution. The ultimate solution, Wonderbot.
Yeah,
It fixed it.
Wow, that's a thing.
It means no circular conveyor ever again. Because they literally just only output the green uranium when they're actually out of it. I mean, when they actually have too much of it.
Neat.
And now we have a chest that has like 1,000 green uranium in it. Just waiting to be exploded. Or any other purpose. Or just for me to just make more centrifuges out of. Satisfaction. I can't gimme no.
Yeah, mine still requires some manual management every once in a while while it fills up. But that's okay.
The old one's
It
still
works.
there? Oh.
Yeah. Works fine.
I thought it was deleted like everything else.
Nope. We pretty much didn't touch the top right part of the base because there's actually room to expand. And a lot of the stuff, like all the stuff that we tore up was pretty much just the belt systems and research that, let's be honest, we really didn't need.
Because at this point we're just researching slight incremental increases for the most part.
Yeah, just so we have some kind of research to be done. Yeah.
Are there any other uses for the uranium than nuclear bombs?
Oh, uranium-235? I mean, at some point, if we wanted to, it might not be a bad idea to just make a ton of, like, upper nuclear reactor situation, but probably not. I don't know. More so, I guess we just probably don't need it. Also, interesting point. We haven't been mining uranium up here for ages, and this whole system is just totally fine. I guess it's because it's so packed full of the dark stuff that who needs to be mining more?
Why hasn't it been mining? Oh, the no sulfur. Yeah, it's out of sulfur. Yeah, the process of turning the dark uranium into the light uranium is so slow that it's a huge lag time before you ever actually run out of what you're mining. So if you're not outputting any of the dark uranium into some other system at all, then yeah, it could spin there for a long time. The ratio is just so shit.
Yeah.
Like, ultimately, I think it's every 3 darks become 1 white, but it has to have that giant, has to sit there and hold on to, like, 40 things at once.
Yes. And then it becomes kind of a problem. Oh, that's
yeah,
okay.
and those provider chests have, those provider chests have, like, 5,000?
Yeah.
Over 10,000 dark uranium sitting there, jeez.
Oh yeah, we've got 20,000 sitting in a chest. only rivaled by electronic circuits and raw wood.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
It's our third place thing sitting in a chest.
Yep.
And that's saying something because I think I think my local ones aren't in chests. Let's see. Yeah, I have a ton of them in chests over here, like thousands of them, but none of them are provider chests, so those aren't even in the network.
Okay, well, I'm gonna save now. I'll figure out next session. Help me remember I need accumulators. I mean, that's really easy.
I'll
honestly.
definitely remember that. I won't remember that.